Where to start? Well, we picked up this Maxim 140. It's a 2011. It had 32, just under 3,200 hours on it. We bought it, loader, grapple. Really impressed with the tractor, actually. There's a few cosmetic things that ain't so great about it right now, like the seat's busted, the air ride doesn't work in it, and there's a little bit of a leak on that PTO shaft. That could have just been me installing it wrong. It's got 3-point heads, 3 remotes. I do like the fact that it has 3 remotes and a touchscreen as well. Took it down to the neighbor. Took the hitch down to the neighbor last night because I tried drilling this here bar out to put the receiver hitch on for the hay-vine or the disc vine, and I could not get it to cut. Now I didn't put any heat in it. I was careful not to do that, but still I just couldn't keep the bit sharp enough to drill through it. So I took it down to Josh at Synchromesh, and he did a great job for us, and I appreciate that. Thanks, Josh. It was very reasonably priced. So what else did we do? We picked up 8312 Case IH disc vine. It's a 12 foot. It's in pretty decent shape. We got a fair deal on it. The shells, the turtle shells, or disc holders or knife holders, they're a fair bit wore out. We're going to try and extend the life of them as much as we can. You can see it's a 2-bolt system right here. That's there's a keeper plate that goes in there. I can show you that. So this is the system on the knife. This is the nut. This is the keeper. That's the small bolt. Obviously that's the big bolt. The knife sits in here and swivels on the knife sits in here and swivels. And yeah. So we've been slowly replacing them. We had a little confusion on some parts, but we got all the knives sorted out now and picked the rest of them up today. Spent the day, basically, it's, I don't know, after 4 now, up in Glendon with the folks from Glendon Motorsports. They are a McCormick and Vermeer dealer, and they have a few other lines that are up there. And the folks from Vermeer were up, and they were showing off their balers and their disc vine and their rakes, and they had batwing rakes, and they had they had some batwing rakes up there. They had some V rakes up there. They had that roller bar rake that they have, that 2300 and the 2800. And I tell you, if I had the money, that's the rake I'd have for doubling swaths. It's just a smooth running rake, and they hold their value. I've seen a few of them online for sale, and you can't beat them. Like, if you're going to spend the money buying a V rake, I think your best money spent buying one of them double roller bar rakes that they have. They're beautiful. Forgot my camera, which was kind of disappointing because I know now that Shane Kissels, and he's the guy that runs the place there. I believe he owns it. Him and Julie put up videos for us to watch, so you can check him out. And they're great folks. They really are. They're really accommodating. They're really, really friendly. Yeah, you just can't beat when there's nice folks like that to deal with. You can see this. Sorry, jumping around here, but you can see this new style only has 1 bolt in it, so that's less parts to have to replace when you blow them up. But other than that, this thing I tried cutting some old wheat with it, and it cuts pretty good, but the rocks were sure hard on it, and did more damage than I was expecting, and that was kind of disappointing, but we'll get that sorted out, and we'll get things fixed up here. Yeah, the BV 4580 Kubota baler, I don't know if you all can see that. We'll zoom in. We'll do a review on it when we're actually baling with it, but I am very pleased with it. We baled literally dust with it. Yeah, like pea straw, old pea straw, desiccated wheat straw from last year. Both had been through the rotary combine. and like I said, it bailed it up. It didn't always grab the wrap, but if you jiggled with the brake and stuff, it'd pick it up good. Then we tried baling some of that same wheat straw with that with the Heston 565A, and it did not go as well. Just too big a throat in that baler and just not willing to pick it up. I had to pick it up, it just wouldn't take it in. It would take it in, it would stack it up inside the belts and not ever actually start rolling. So that was a little disappointing, and we missed out on a good opportunity there. And yeah, so yeah, we're just working away here, putting these knives back on. So I'll set these up and I'll set it up to go into fast forward and play some music like we normally do. I kind of like that better than talking, or you guys listen to me cuss. Keeps it PG. Yeah, so just like to thank Anderson Cattle Company for answering a couple questions I had about it. This 8312, they have the same machine, and they got videos up. If you haven't started to watch them, they're pretty good. They're down southern Alberta. Well, what we call southern Alberta anyway. They're kind of south central. Yeah, it's a fella and his two boys. Usually you see them around. They're just showing you what they do on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, I'll set these up and we'll start putting these on, and we'll go from there. Hope everybody's having a great day, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Maybe before we get started, I'll show you what's wrong with my shop. The shop was built before we bought the place, and of course we added this 10 by 30 room you've seen before. I got to get the steel up on it on the outside. What's happened is the way this place drains, it drains right into this shop. So we kind of got a little sump dug, and my dad trenched it out outside, which was all right. But obviously we've got some issues with water, like right here, and basically all of this corner here. So it kind of, well, it's tough. So this is all got to get dug out, and we'll start out with some rock and regrade the outside so it doesn't hold water like this, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so it really messes up. And then of course when you find, you know, it was good all winter, and then, you know, we had to hurry up and move a bunch of stuff before it got frozen and stuff like that. So that's why this shop seems to be in forever a perpetual mess. Just throwing shit out of the way. Oops, sorry. Just throwing stuff out of the way to keep it from getting waterlogged, and I mean, I'm not the neatest person in the world. I'll admit to that. But yeah, it just seems, it gets away from you. And then the guy that owned it prior to us, he'd started insulating it, and you see some of that insulation falls off the walls, and it's nowhere near being done. It might be 15% done, and that all takes time and money. And yeah, so anyway, I'll set you up here. Hopefully this is a decent enough shot. If there's any questions, feel free to ask. Hit comment, rate, subscribe. It all helps. Lets us know that people appreciate what we're doing. Love the comments that I got on my last video about buying a rake. We have decided to go with a rotary rake. We just haven't pinned it down between. We looked at a Kuhn today. We looked at and we've been talking with the folks about the New Holland rakes and the Farm King, which is in Bossier or something like that, out of Europe. We'd love to. Basically, we've decided on a rotary rake. It's just a matter of price point now as to which one we pick up. All three that we have looked at are pretty decent machines. Still got one guy left to call and ask about a price, and we'll do that today and see. We'll see what the Kubota guys have. It's funny that the one New Holland rep flat out admitted that the Kubotas are very aggressively priced, and they are a good machine, and that's why Kuhn has dropped their price as much as they have. So yeah, we'll go from there. Well, it looks like we're short on battery power. So you can see this just continues on through. Sorry about that. Forecast for making hay isn't all that great here. You can see it's pretty overcast. We've had some showers here today. So if you look at that sky to the south, it's pretty ominous. Wind is out of the northeast right now, but still it's going to come around on us, I'm almost sure. As you can see, the wind blowing through the hay. Grass is coming. So we're ready to hit the field. Had 2 shells that were destroyed. You can see right there. That interrupts the blade. That couldn't be fixed. And this one is the same. That interrupts the blade. They're both fresh tears. So that was not what we signed up for. So anyway, sorry, pointing at the ground. Yeah, I'd just like to say we had a great day up north with the folks from Vermeer. And it started to drizzle here, which is good for the hay growing. It's just we need some heat. A few days to get her dried up. Just looking at my junk pile, that's no good. Anyway, yeah, the 140 Maxim. It's a pretty good tractor. The only complaints the guy really has is that when I bought it, has a brand new front windshield in it. They busted it out on a demo, and yeah, it wasn't cleaned very well. There's still a pile of glass coming out of it, and the seat is busted. And that's 2 totally separate things. Loving the quick connect on this big heavy duty piece of steel. Yeah, there's a few odds and ends. Put a tow strap on the front, but we didn't ever need it, which was kind of cool. Dodge is dirty, but the rain we've been getting, and just you can see the yard still hasn't dried out from the last time, so we'll keep working it around and trying to figure out how to get it drained, and we'll get her drained. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know we're still here and alive and still kicking, and you can see I'll go over here. I'll get chewed by mosquitoes, I'm sure, but this is just one little spot of the field. Edges are a little thin. They got kind of wore down here from the winter kill. See, the orchard grass is up. Don't see any Timothy headed out yet, which is a good sign, but yeah, it's 3 feet tall. Oh, the skeeters just come alive as soon as you stand there. So yeah, we'll get away from that. Yeah, but anyway, we're still kicking. We're ready to start cutting. Both balers are ready to go. Yeah, we'll keep you updated on the rake situation. I moved this where I moved that one shed, so we put the other one for now. It'll have to come out of there. It doesn't look quite right, but this big bugger's gonna have to come down. So I've got no use for it. It's grain storage. Yeah, grass grows so thick around here and fast. Can't seem to keep ahead of it. I don't like to have stuff piled up like this. So yeah, anyway, hope everybody's having a great day still, and we'll go edit this up and put her up for you all. Alrighty, bye now.